Good morning, everybody. Good morning, ladies. Let me go ahead and bring this up. There we go. Okay. Let me go ahead and invite you guys. Let's see. Let's get everybody over here. Oh, let's see. Let's get everyone. I wish that I could. Oh, who's that? Hold on. Oh, there we go. Crystal. Okay. I think I got everybody. Oh, Katie. Okay. All right. Hi. Hello. Hi, Jennifer. Hi, Sarah. Good morning, you guys. So I'm going to turn this down a little bit because it's really, really bright. How are you guys feeling this morning? Let me know. I know, Jennifer, you've been with me. Sarah, I know you watched it yesterday. How is the first week going? Let me know. How is the first 2 days? Well, today's Wednesday, so we're about to go into our third day. So I'm just going to go ahead and I'll go over. So Monday, or sorry, yeah, was it Monday? Yeah, Monday. I forgot that I was here when I wasn't at work. So Monday we talked about making a commitment to presence. Getting present making it like when we're doing other habits, like brushing our teeth and driving our car, like to tame down that mind. And I want to say really quickly, this first step, taming our mind, is not fun. It's boring, especially for creatives. Sarah, I know this is probably like, let's do more exciting stuff. Everybody, like mindset work has always been super boring for me. But I posted one of my very early live trainings last night, because inside of that 11-minute video, I literally broke down the reason we're doing this work. If we don't tame our mind, then and get control of our thoughts, that defeats the purpose, because this is where creation starts, is inside of our mind. So getting present while you're doing the dishes isn't fun, right? So make it fun somehow. Doing little mundane things, paying attention to what we're doing. It's a muscle. It's not gonna take, especially if some of you, I know that a lot of you have been in these, like, I know Sarah, Rachel, Sarah Darland on here, Rachel, Katie, you guys have been in here with me for a while, and this is stuff we always come back to, because if we don't do it every single day, we start to get in depression, and we start to allow our thoughts to take over, and anxiety, and we allow our mind. So we're taking our power back from our mind in those first 2 days. So making a commitment to presence. I'm telling you guys, we can't be in our power unless we're present. Gaslighting happens because we're not present, right? And gaslighting ourselves, not just other people. Everybody gaslights to some degree, and we do it to ourselves, and other people are like, when we're not present. Like, this was a huge struggle of mine. My head was always, it still is sometimes everywhere else, but I make it a commitment to getting present. Also, I've made a commitment to my awakening. I'm making a commitment to consciousness, because yeah, we could go back to sleep. All of us here, let's go back to sleep and just pretend that we don't have these big purposes in the world. Or, let's just pretend. How hard is that? Has anybody tried to do that? I have. And it's almost not possible. It's possible, but then I feel depressed. And I want to tell you guys, and we're going to talk about on Friday how to really tap in and start working with your higher self. And ego versus intuition, we're going to talk about that tomorrow, because that's super important to know the difference between what is ego, what is our intuition. But working with our higher power, when we're depressed, when we're anxious, when our head is everywhere, when we're angry, when we're jealous, when we're in comparison, that's when we're disconnected from our higher self. When we're in flow, and when we're in trust, and when we are at peace with how we're just allowing things to be as they are, that is our true self. That is our higher self. And so by Friday, that is where we're going to be going. But these first 2 days, I just ask that you throw everything you know out the window and just do these lives with me, and let's get present together, and let's relax and allow our body to recalibrate to that higher vibration. And also, the other thing I said, the universe isn't testing you. I'm going to turn on the comments. I want to know, how many times have you guys said, or you think throughout the day, oh, this is a test? Let me know in the chat. This is a test. The universe is testing me. Or, and where's Darla? Darla, this is something Darla does a lot. Sarah, countless, yes. And you and Darla, you're the universe test. You guys, I do hear both of you say that a lot. You're gonna just be like mind blown here in a second. So if you say, when things are going bad, not bad, but like not going the way we want, or things come up that are like, boom, in your face. This is, everything's going great. And then, oh, the universe is testing me. As leveling up. Yes. Let me tell you, the universe is not testing us, you guys. The universe is reflecting us. The universe is reflecting back to us where we're vibrating, where our vibration frequency is at. That's what's happening. So, for example, when I used to, like when I get on here, or with sometimes the technology stuff is going horribly, right? Or it doesn't come on. And in my mind or out loud, I'll be like, this just means I'm not supposed to get on here. Or if we are late to something, it's like, oh, that just means that we missed something, which sometimes that does. We are missing something. I do believe that intuitively. Now, I think there's a difference. I think we'll do like a little live on this of the difference between intuitively knowing something, like claircognizance and knowing, or versus when things aren't going very well and we think that we're being tested. So, because this is part of creation, conscious creation. This is one of the things, because what do we do? So for me, when the technology would go crazy and I couldn't get on there was one time when I couldn't even use my computer, like it wouldn't work, like and I was so pissed off, and I'm like, I'm not supposed to do this work. I'm not supposed to do lives. I'm not meant for this. So what was happening is I was, the universe, God, source, whatever you call it, was reflecting back to me that lower, I was stuck in that lower vibration frequency of who I used to be. Like, I was not ready to push out of my comfort. Like, this is the thing, when we're pushing out of our comfort zone, it's going to be uncomfortable. And again, if you guys, I'll post that YouTube video again, because I posted the wrong one. I posted a chakra activation and I went ahead and did it, but I really want you guys to watch. Jennifer, did you watch it? Because Jennifer liked the thing, and I'm like, please watch this, because in that video that I did 2 years ago, I did it 2 years ago, you guys, and everything still applies. It's what we're doing. I talk about limiting beliefs. I talk about the 3 steps to transformation. And it is taking responsibility. So back to this universe is not testing us, it's reflecting us that if we are not, so energy follows thought, right? So if we are vibrating at that lower frequency that we're used to vibrating at, and we're attracting things, because, and I know this is like with trauma and horrible things that have happened to us, this is where this can be hard to be like, I made that happen. No, not by ourselves. It's conscious that we're co-creating, right? There's things people do to us. But with our energy field, and I'd love to know what you guys think about this, or if this is something that you've been like, this has been a struggle, like a issue for you. Yes, both. Okay, cool. I love your thoughts on the 11-minute little video of like, that's what we're doing. And so today, when you feel like you're being tested, I want you to say, the universe is not testing me, it's reflecting me. What am I thinking about? Use this as an energetic check-in. Darla, there you are. Did you hear what I just said, Darla? I'll say it again if you didn't hear me. The universe is not testing us, it's reflecting us. So when shitty things happen, what am I thinking about? Actually, do it this way. What am I doing? What am I feeling? Because then that tells us what we're thinking about. For like the first couple of years of my journey, I would get so frustrated whenever a coach or someone would be like, "What's your limiting beliefs?" and "What do you want to feel like?" and da 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 da. And I'm like, I don't know, and I don't know what is a limiting belief. Aren't these what I'm supposed to believe that I was raised with? Like, wait a minute. Like, it was so foreign to me and it made me so upset. But then, you know what it did? It made me extra determined to figure this shit out. Because then I started noticing things happening in my life of like, oh my gosh, wait. And I was just observing things. And so the universe isn't testing, it's reflecting our energy back to us. So let's use that as a cue of let's get present and see what the fuck's going on. We cannot create from a chaotic place. We can't figure stuff out from a chaotic place. We can't figure things out when we're depressed and all of that, right? So today I'm going to talk a little bit about the taming the monkey mind, just a little bit, because it's who has a monkey mind? Who right now is like, I have a monkey mind. I can't get my thoughts. Like, let me know in the chat where are you guys at. Where are you guys at with that? With observing your thoughts. Are you okay with that, or are you not? Do you still take your thoughts super personally and think that they're all yours? Our thoughts are not facts, and that's actually the lesson today of like the core belief that I'm going to post the core beliefs like all on one thing, but thoughts are not facts. Our thoughts are not facts. They're not factual unless we want them to be, right? Now what I mean is when we say, "Oh, I'm not a good artist." Let's say Sarah, you say, "I'm not a good artist," or that person's better than I am, which Sarah, you're a badass. Oh, hi, Alicia. Monkey mind on a leash. Darla. That's a good one. Monkey mind on a leash. Like, hey, let it go then. Let the monkey mind go. Let it go. I'm going to post, I'll send you guys my meditation video that I made 2 years ago, over 2 years ago. These concepts are going to apply for the rest of your life. And I also want you guys to know that everything that you think you know about mindfulness and meditation and manifestation for this week, just forget it for a little. Like, let's just throw it out. Because then I want you guys to really be able to hear me and listen to what I'm saying, because I trust myself that I know what I'm talking about, because I've done this work and it's changed my life. Like, it's changed my life to where it's now I'm co-creating conscious, like it's a conscious, why I made it conscious co-creating challenge instead of the mindful morning, because mindful morning is a tool. All right, you guys, it's a tool. Just like tomorrow we're going to use, or actually I think I might our vision boards. Let's go back to the monkey mind, because here mine goes. But vision boards, side note, if you have one, if you don't, make one tonight. Because tomorrow we're going to actually start to manifest things. And we're going to be doing this longer, all right, than 5 days. We're going to be doing this next week as well. I wasn't going to tell you guys that till Friday, but I'm just going to tell you that now. Okay, so here we go. So our thoughts are not facts. So who here, like, okay, let's say that you start to do something new, or like the fear, just the little time we have done has changed my life. Well, you've changed your life. You guys are all doing the work. I'm just holding space for you to do it and to remind you to do it, because this is not normal stuff that everyone's like, hey, get present today. Hey, what do you want to create in your life? Because I know you can. Like, I believe in you until you guys believe in yourself. So, okay, so here we go. So day 3, you guys, and I'll post this in monkey mind. So Alicia, okay. Jennifer, oh, you said yes, both. Damn, Cummings. Yes, I am, girl, because I love you. But those are the thoughts. And the reason why I'm saying that, I want you guys to think of something that you've tried recently that is out of your comfort zone. Think of something that you've done recently where you're like, oh, or for myself, me speaking my truth or me being who I am is triggering people. That's what I'm going through right now. That's my expansion. And that's what the universe is showing me. There's something within my psyche and my thoughts and my vibration that, and like you said, Sarah, leveling up and the lessons, but there's something, and I want you guys to remember that too, that when you think you're being tested, there is a lesson there that the universe is reflecting, right? Of like, what is it I need to learn here? Because I'm coming across things, like once a week where I'm triggering someone, they're getting mad at me because I am just being who I am. And that's inside, that's in my subconscious. I also want to say, as we're doing this work and we get relaxed here in a minute, which, what time is it? We begin our subconscious mind, we start to tap into that. We cross the belief barrier. Next week, we'll talk more about the subconscious mind, because I don't want you guys, know that you're tapping into that when you relax, when you say the affirmations, when I say them to you. This is pretty much like hypnosis. Hypnosis is relaxing and getting into a trance. And then I'm using hypnotic language to tap into that subconscious part of us that we don't operate, that's our programming system, but we're not aware. It's not in our conscious mind. I will do a whole thing on this. This is in my coaching program about the mind. Okay. If you guys are interested in the mind as much as I am, it just blows my mind. Okay. So today, let's get back to this. Sorry guys, because I want these to be 30 minutes and I want to get into the energy work. Okay. Because this is the magic. You guys can literally just listen to this when you're getting ready, or I don't know, go back to sleep, I guess. I don't want you to. I do want you guys to get the information, because you can get intuitive information when you're in that place. Okay, so today, the monkey mind. So it's self-talk. Again, last time you guys tried to do something, or today is be mindful of your self-talk. How are you talking to yourself? And we're going to name our self-talk. I know that anyone that's did it with me, we need to name our mean girl. We need to name that voice that says you're not good enough, or oh my gosh, they're gonna laugh at you, or if you put yourself out there and then you don't show up and you think that everyone's looking at you, whatever it is, I would love to know. These are limiting stories. This is how we find our limiting stories. Look at the places of your life that is struggling right now, or whatever. Look at I like to go by my feelings during the day. When I start to think somebody, Sarah, I'm not picking on you, but you're a big observer. And you're a big, if that's okay if I talk about this for a second, just of your amazingness, but of you're a thinker, right? I really think that, is that right? You really start to get in, and so when we do that, that's when we're in our head, okay? And that is when we can discern. We need to name this mean girl, and then we have like Vicky is my higher self, okay? I call her Vicky. So something that rhymes with your name can be your higher self, because I believe when we go to heaven, when we go to heaven, we meet our higher self, and our higher self is this is who you were meant to be. Good job. You became her, or whatever. If we go to hell, our higher self, or our self is a stranger. We don't even know who that person is. That is heaven and hell. If we go through our entire life and we never step into our highest potential, and we never unravel the programming, and we never step into our soul purpose, that's hell, right? Hell and heaven and hell on earth. You can create it. Jenny is mine. She's mean. Okay, there we go. Well, then we need Jenna. Jenna, can Jenna be your higher self and Jenny be your, okay. So yeah, let me know what your mean girls are. But okay. So when there are 1 million conflicting thoughts going on, it's nearly impossible to hear anything. That's what we're going to do today. When you have all these thoughts going on, you can't listen. to higher guidance. You can't listen to that intuitive voice, right? Because you can't hear, because there's all of these voices from people, that your parents that raised you with these beliefs that you needed to believe in order to whatever, right? Because that's what you think is real. Or opinions from friends in high school that say, oh, like I was annoying in high school. I wasn't, but I have a girl that what, like that's what people would say, oh, she's so annoying. And I talked to her today, and that has been something that's followed her. Like she doesn't speak up. She does, because, so anyway, those things that follow us. Mara, for she is bitter. Okay, Mara. Okay, so yeah, let me know what your mean girl is, like the bitch, the inner bitch. What did I say? Oh, to hear anything else. Calling out our thoughts isn't easy to do on its own, but if you stay mindful of your mood, again, today, be mindful of those up and downs, and have a thought journal. Have a little journal with you and write down what it is. Like, I'm telling you, no, you guys, this is not fun work. This is boring. But I promise you, you're like creating the foundation to create in. Let me tell you what happens if you don't do this work. If you don't get serious, like if you don't take this for real and you're not like really wanting this, what's going to happen? I mean, it's going to take you longer. You're going to end up, and maybe you're supposed to, maybe you're not supposed to do this work right now, but just to know how to do this, that's the magic. And then, like, I know all you guys can agree with me. When you have like an epiphany, or you're like, oh my God, that's what Nikki was talking about. Or with me, I'll be like, oh my God, that is what so-and-so was talking about. Like, yes, oh my gosh, I'm experiencing this. It's magical. Right, Jennifer? Like, I know, Jennifer, you've had them. Darla, you've had them. You guys know. All right, so it says, stay mindful of our mood so you can become aware of the thoughts and stories that are serving you. So just getting a journal, and if you guys don't have a journal yet. So, all right, let's get into this so we can get off of here. I know I've been on, well, actually, I think it was like 7:18. I'm just going to go ahead and close your eyes. You guys take a deep breath. Sit down. We're just going to do our moment of silence, meditation, do a little visualization, and clear our energy systems, okay? And set the shield. So that's super, super important. If you guys don't do anything else right now, if you have to go or whatever, like I do want you guys to be present in watching this at some point, but like that shield around your energy field is going to almost like, it's like a buffer, right? Think of it as a buffer. So at the end of this, we'll create the shield. Let me bring up my little thing to read here, so that way I follow this. Okay. All right. Ooh, conscious. This is perfect. Okay, so here we go. All right, you guys, this is just going to take a couple minutes, and this is actually building consciousness, and energy's moving, so I'm really, really excited. I love it. When I start to burp, if you guys notice this when you're talking to someone, because you're all energy healers, by the way. Anybody could be an energy. Everybody is an energy healer if they make that a goal to focus on. Where focus goes, energy flows. But you can feel other people's energy, and it's really cool. All right, so I want you guys to just go ahead, close your eyes, take a deep breath in. And take a really deep, open up your chest. And I have a crystal, I have our grid here, and then I have my amethyst dragon with me this morning. So whatever you guys are working with, you can let me know whenever you, and I also have a Dalmatian jasper, loyalty, family. This is what I'm feeling today. So those are the two I'm working with right now. Okay? So just take a deep breath, and I want you to just feel your feet on the ground. And I want to just, as I said a couple days ago, if you're doing the dishes and you're folding the laundry or you're taking a bath, and you get present in those moments, and just continue to breathe deeply through this. I'm just going to kind of talk about something for a second, but as you guys relax yourself, so you guys can do this. As you breathe in, see that white light just pouring into your crown chakra. And then going down into your third eye and just relaxing your body and dropping your shoulders. Those are expectations. If you guys have any tension in your jaw, that's control. So we're just releasing that. We're surrendering in this moment. And just continue to breathe as I'm saying this, and you guys can visualize going down your chakras. You guys are all pretty familiar with them here, but just going down, do a body scan going down your body. And so getting present is raising consciousness. That's where that's where we can find information, is in the present moment. Like I said, with the fulling light, so it could mean stopping on your walk to look up at the clouds, or taking a moment to really smell the aromas of your workspace throughout the day. I want you to make a conscious choice to witness the entirety of your experience today in these moments. And then say to yourself, I am in this present moment. Saying it, I am in this present moment. Nothing exists that was just, 2 minutes ago. Nothing exists 2 minutes away yet. Nobody knows. We don't know what's going to happen today. Like, that doesn't matter. Our role, our purpose is to be a light, right? In this, be a light for ourselves first, and then other people that are around us. And so your mind may respond with a steady stream of mental resistance because it's being jolted out of its conditioning and it's being watched. All sorts of thoughts may come up in your mind, and this is okay. Just practice witnessing them. And so just take another deep breath if you guys didn't go all the way down. So jaw, the throat, the heart, your arms, and you're just emanating with this light. So this light's taking over your whole body as you relax deeper, going down into your solar plexus, into your sacral, into your root, going down into the ground. You're grounding. So you have this pillar of light that's from the ground in the earth, up and through all of your chakras, up the Sushumna, which is where energy goes up and down. It's in your spine. And this is where you're at. Your chakra is attached to the spine, by the way. And we'll talk more about that later. But ground yourself in the moment. So our senses allow us to leave the monkey mind and find a deeper connection to the present moment. We're shifting out of the thinking mind and shifting into the sensing mind. And that is how we do that, through our senses. And it's through our hearing, through our tasting, through our touching, through our sensing too, our intuitive senses. And so let's just find a deeper connection to the present moment. So let's say you've chosen to do this exercise while doing dishes, and you feel the soap on your hands, and you see how the bubbles bubble up, and the smell of the scent in the air. And so this will enable you to stay in this moment without your mind commanding you out of it. And so after practicing that, and you are in the present moment right now, I want you to be here for a second. And just feel as you are not to be anywhere else. You're just right here. You have this pillar of light going up and down, grounding you, and you're connected to your higher self. You can even, I want you to visualize right now what your higher self looks like. What does that higher self, that higher part of you look like? What is she wearing? What color is her hair? Is she wearing makeup? You can totally visualize this higher part of you that is all-knowing. And as you go throughout your day, you're connected to her. And so I also feel like we need to balance masculine and feminine energies. And so as your eyes are closed, I want you guys to see that your feminine energy. So the divine feminine, that's what comes to me right now. I always see it as like a goddess. And then we have our masculine energy. And so cleaning them up. So with your feminine energy, doing her hair, putting on makeup, putting on new clothes, new shoes, maybe sexy heels or something. And just cleaning up your feminine energy of the flow and the nurturing and the intuitiveness and the being able to just be in the moment and trust. So all those feminine traits. And then moving over to the masculine. So the masculine part of us, that strategy, that structure, the planning, the time management, the container that we have to have in order to show up in our feminine energy, to be flowy and nurturing and intuitive and trusting. And so clean him up. So, do his hair. Let's put some gel in our masculine hair and change our clothes and our shoes and like whatever the masculine part of you looks like. And so then I want you guys to just visualize these two, so your masculine and your feminine, and they merge together at the base of your spine, which is where the energy flows up and down. So just clearing and out all of that, all the stuck energy and the negative energy from yesterday, cutting all cords. And so now I just want you to see this bubble of light around you. And we're going to put in an affirmation. I'm going to say, today I am practicing being conscious to myself and my daily patterns. I am grateful for an opportunity to create change in my life. And today I am conscious and aware whenever I choose to be. Whenever I choose to be conscious, and wherever my focus, I want it to go, it's going to go there. I choose what I pay attention to today. Change in this area allows me to feel more aware of myself and my patterns. And today I am practicing when I bring my attention back to the present moment. So you guys have that bubble. Nothing but love and light goes out. Nothing but love and light comes in. And no one can connect to our energy unless we allow them to. And then just take another deep breath in. And then open your eyes. And there we go. So hold on, I got it. So you guys, let me know how today goes. All right, I gotta go. But I will see you later on. Let me know how today goes. Love you guys.